We have an interconference affair lined up there as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The last time these two teams met, it was the Cleveland Cavaliers picking up the loss in that outing against the Warriors. So far, no luck against this team. They've dropped both of the games in the previous two matchups this season.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is up there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. Eyes yet again. And the basket good.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Now here's Irving after the miss from Stephen Curry. Irving attacking. No one near him. And Love with the basket on the assist by Irving. Love's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Curry. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. James kicks to Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Looking to end the run. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. And we'll see if that's the case here.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. There's the dish to Smith. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he sinks the second. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Curry. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. Boy, that was a nice job. And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Golden State moving the ball around. No good from Bogut.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
The drive by James. Thompson passes to Love. 6 to shoot. Irving. And it's blocked. They're running. Green inside the 3-point line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. 3rd in three-point shooting, 6th in scoring. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And it's their ranking and the three-point percentage that really catches my eye. A team stocked with some real sharpshooters. And when you can stroke it like that, the green light doesn't get any brighter. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Now here's Curry after LeBron James's miss. The offensive rebound. Bogut dishes to Thompson. Barnes kicks to Green. Out to the right wing. On its way from Curry for 2. Curry with another miss. Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He hits the second from the line. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got his first points of the night. The feed to Mozgov. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Thompson again, Shumpert. Thompson passes to Barnes. Thompson dishes to Bogut. Inside. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Green kicks to Barnes. And stolen by James. Here's Dellavedova. And he hits the buzzer beat. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what you take?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Iman Shumpert is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the back. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
The Cavaliers trailing. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. The shot's good from Irving.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
The shot is good. Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Curry. The Cavaliers pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And when things started to go wrong for them in that game, boy, did they ever go wrong. They just could never get back on track in that game.
Greg, the problem to me was no consistency. Anytime they strung together a couple of baskets, they couldn't build on it.
Now here's Bogut after the miss from Stephen Curry. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Barnes. Here's Green. Curry gets to Green. He feeds it to Bogut. From deep. Another three for Golden State.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Curry's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. Irving passes to Smith. And Thompson sends it back. They get it back. And Thompson throws it down. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it out. Smith gets the ball. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now. And maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. James comes in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. The drive by James.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in assists. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're the number 2 scoring team in the league. This is a well-balanced, well-oiled offensive machine.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively. Playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Livingston no luck. Cavaliers leading. Feeds it to LeBron. Takes the 13-footer. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Irving attacking. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Barbosa with the steal. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Some nice passing by Golden State. Spates kicks to Livingston. Fires, high post. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's LeBron. That's short off the rim.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot. And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving kicks to Love. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Iguodala dishes to Livingston. Azili kicks to Spates. And stolen by Fry. Good if it goes. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers ahead. Up 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
I mean, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Spates in the pivot spot manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Thompson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And LeBron throws it down.
A signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And that one's good. Love.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And stolen by James. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's Spates with the rebound.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Here's Smith. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is back to just 1 on the basket from Barnes. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Irving double team. And stolen by Spates. Here's Curry. Good D by Love.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
They got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Quick ends and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
And stolen by Love. Barnes grabs the miss.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break and blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
To the paint. Mozgov with the steal. Here's Shumpert. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang up.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
That's at 5 from 18. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Cleveland, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Curry passes to Spates. Just 4 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Knocks it loose. Mozgov dishes to Dellavedova. Back to Mozgov. All sorts of time. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Back to Shumpert. Over to the wing. And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Shumpert. Shumpert's got 3 assists now in this one. On its way from Curry for 2. And again, unable to change momentum here. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. The Cavaliers leading by 15. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. They get the rebound. Green kicks to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry, good. Here's Irving. LeBron outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Spates with the rebound. The Warriors shoot just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And Green gets it to go.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Irving against Curry. Here's Thompson. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Green. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Love. That's tipped. Green against James. And again, LeBron missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the dunk by James.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
But they get it back. Spates. And another shot. And there's the nice layup by Barnes.
No issues on that one. Good work all around. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. And the rejection by Smith. And the dunk by LeBron.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron with him. And it's Iguodala picking him up. James, no good.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close. My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to time.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again. You just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Now here's James. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Irving. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
It's deflected. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Ezeli. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Here's Curry with the three. They get it back. Bogut. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
LeBron James. Warriors foul.
No good on the free throw.
That's his fourth personal foul. At the line for the Warriors.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke. Have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Warriors. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
Well, it's always nice to come home. You're comfortable, you're excited, and certainly you have the fans there looking for you to bring your best basketball and get a win. And oftentimes your fans can energize you when you're in your home building.
Yeah, and emotionally, that's a huge help. I mean, it doesn't necessarily always translate to your performance on the court, but I tell you what, it does give you that sense of confidence that you can get the job done.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Now here's Curry. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected plays like a coach who had done it for many years.
Now here's Irving after LeBron James's miss. Just tried to shoot. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Smith sets the pick for Irving. Lets the three fly. And James with the basket on the assist by Irving. LeBron's got 5 now. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member of himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah, right,
I know.
Right. He probably just thrown on as a broadcaster. Rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. We take a look at the Warriors. A superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, this building has really been tough to beat this team in. They really play their best basketball when they're at home. Not surprising, but it certainly makes them a difficult team to beat when they're on their home court.
Yeah, and they know that better than anyone. So that could have them extra pumped up tonight. Give them that extra bit of confidence knowing they're going to be home for a while.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, I know it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Pull up Jay. The shot by Curry, no good. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. From downtown, and the shot is good. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Thompson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And the Warriors with possession here. Following the score by Oklahoma City. That's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And one thing we know is that across the board in the NBA, attendance is up all over. Franchise values are also at an all-time high. Overseas, the game continues to grow as well.
And the media deal in play says a lot about the popularity. It's not just broadcast. Fans are showing up.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. Warriors have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson outside. A 3-ball.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And out. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
The Warriors do their first free throws of this.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Durant gets to Adams to the left side wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another miss by Westbrook.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
To the inside. Fires the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that. The Warriors making a switch here. Ezeli's checked in.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Livingston. And it's blocked by Adams. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. There's 42 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. For 3, Barbosa. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Robertson can't hit.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he can't hit the second. We got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Klay Thompson and Brandon Rush at the 2 and 3. Harrison Barnes is out there with Festus Ezeli. And it's Clark in at the point guard. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Ezeli. Thompson for 3. That is good. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors. To the middle. Looking for Rush. He gets it there.
He has got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stop.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Adams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. And Curry subbed in for Ian Clark. Here's Curry. He has 7. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
Green. Westbrook with the block. Ibaka, the pass to Adams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Durant dishes to Adams. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried it.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop. Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Payne's shot is good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
The Warriors leading. Curry with it. Guarded by Payne. And Steph Curry hits the 3. Curry's got 10 points.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Three-pointer. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here we go with Green. Nobody backs. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Different look here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. The rebound by Ezeli.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Brandon Rush is checked in for the Warriors. And the Warriors with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Durant, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Foy comes in for Andre Robertson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in. Iguodala. And that one is hammered home.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Warriors leading by 6. Livingston kicks to Rush. The baseline J. Over in the corner, Livingston fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Livingston's got his first bucket of the night.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality one.
Now the Warriors opening it up. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Livingston. Barbosa's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Rush. Iguodala, the pass to Rush. He dishes it to Ezeli. Beyond the arc. Livingston, no luck. Here's Ibaka. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Warriors on top, leading by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if the defender's gotten it, it's been posterized time.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Foyle is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Kanter in the center position. Thompson with the bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
For three, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 17 now.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Inside, Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Durant for three. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Barnes. Curry can't get it to go.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them. Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Wasted no time on that one. Clark's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Outside for Curry. Here's the three. The rebound by Ford.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Cantor's shot is off.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
And Voigt kicks to Cantor. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the slide.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up high.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle.
Here's Ibaka. No luck. And Golden State will come the other way.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Again, Curry missing.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
And with that said, a very legitimate chance now to hoist the trophy again at the end of this season. They've been to the mountaintop. They know what it feels like, but it's never easy to repeat.
Now Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in the three slot.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Dishes it to Green. Green missing again.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Who's back up? That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Curry, good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
A baseline J. And again, no good by Golden State.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise as a coach who had done it for many years.
They recover it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Green. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Green's got 6.
Tell you what, he's 3 of 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Another miss by Curry.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Launches it. Another miss by Curry.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against Cleveland. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
That's good from Barnes on the assist by Bogut.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
The pass to Barnes. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Warriors trail by 7. On its way from Curry for 2. Over in the corner, Barnes. Second chance shot. The Warriors pull it in. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. He's not really able to score the basketball. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Here's Green. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Curry's shot is good.
You know, once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
No doubt, he is a threat from anywhere.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Green with the block. And they'll keep possession. And here are the Warriors now. It's a 10-point game. Off target with the fadeaway.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
You know, points off turnovers can be a very telling stat. And we've seen a few of those from them already.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Rush out there with Draymond Green, and it's Spates in at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Warriors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Warriors trail by 7. And Thompson kicks to Curry. And the shot falls short this time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Last outing for Golden State. They won that game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. They get it again. Spates.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in assists, first in three-point shooting, and they're the number 2 scoring team in the league. This is a well-balanced, well-oiled offensive machine.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at Golden State. And checking out Golden State, tied right now. Warriors trailed by 8. Right side Curry. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. Rush's shot is off.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
16 feet away. Green passes to Spates. Barbosa with the steal. They get a hand on it.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Livingston dishes to Ezeli. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And some changes here for the Warriors. Rush comes in for Festus Ezeli. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Clark. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Clark's got his first points of the night. The dish to Rush. He kicks to Green. Off target from outside. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. It's Curry outside, but they recover it. It's Rush outside. The shot no good.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Barbosa kicks to Rush. Green with the block. Here's Rush, guarded by Spates. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Warriors with some changes. Bogut comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Brandon Rush. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And that one's good, Barnes. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Rush. Here's Green. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Rush. And it's Thompson in for Ian Clark. 1:27 left here in the second. Curry. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 4 this quarter. And with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
Curry with the defensive effort.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one misses.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And the Warriors with the completely new 5 on the floor.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for the Warriors. That's a 2 from Barnes. The shot is up. Great D that time from Iguodala. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's Ezeli. It's good from long range. Ezeli's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're starting to shoot it a bit better here in the second. But overall, they're still struggling from outside, only shooting around 30% for the game. That number has to go up considerably if they're going to get back in it.
To the paint. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Out That'll do it for the first half. Warriors lead by 7. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Warriors trail by 7. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in the small forward spot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation. Looking at Golden State since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they put up. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
Green with the ball. Now Green defending. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball. And that one's good. 10 points for Barnes.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Thompson outside. Wow, way off on that.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. Spates. And the Warriors miss again.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. And he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has. He got a great read of where that miss was going. And that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
A shot by Curry, no good. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Barnes. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got a second bucket tonight.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from. Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Fires from the corner. No luck. The Warriors go the other way with it.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
Green. Off the left rim and out. Down low. Here's Spates. And Curry pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Another shot. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Ezeli's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Ian Clark. And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
It's stolen by Curry. Barnes kicks to Thompson. The Warriors pull it in. And here we go. Warriors running again. That's good. Barbosa's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
It's Curry outside. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. Warriors leading by 5. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Iguodala outside. Puts it up. As they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to make.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Green, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. Here's Barbosa. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Spates kicks to Thompson. Tipped away. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Barnes.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
The feed to Livingston.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
To tie. And the rejection by Ezeli. And as we conclude the third quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Now here's Curry. Barnes and Green of the forward set. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Spates in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots. Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, I see no birds up there.
No.
Andrew Bogut checked in.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Warriors trailed by 6. Pass to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Three-pointer, and it's sent back by Bogut. And they're able to recover. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
That's what this team needs right now, solid scoring chances.
Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Thompson outside. Back to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball in. It takes passing like that to get it done. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really hard.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he would like. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And that one's good. And that's now 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Green with the ball. Now Green defending.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Spates gets the Barnes.
They to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 2.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter.
Get off to a nice start, a good start in the first half. They've fallen off a bit here in the second half, and I'm not quite sure why. Maybe they just need to pick up the intensity a bit.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and he's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Here's Iguodala. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam. And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was
Notice the defender with one hand. Facebook.
Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move to the rack.
Yeah, that's just a really nice job of taking it right to the rim. And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute, do what you do, and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Releases. Hits the front of the rim and out. And the miss. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors,